social media is now a terrorist group, a terrorist organization, according to the Sultan of Sokoto. And what are his reasons? It brings about religious intolerance, and it brings about division of Nigeria. And who told you that Nigeria is not already divided? Oga, wake up, collect your money. Nigeria is already divided. People are just waiting for the official pronouncement. That is just it. Nigeria is already divided across people that see things from an objective point of view and people that see things from a fanatic religious point of view. That is just it. And you know why it's not yet fully blown? It's not yet fully blown. One, because of the resources in Delta, which is the crude. And secondly, because if you are to impose that other ideology fully on every other person, it will be challenged, it will be kicked against. And that is why you now have a situation where they are lying low. They are waiting for the right time to come for it to fully manifest. And that is just the fact. Who told you that? And when you talk about religious intolerance, where were you when these fanatic cleric scholars were indoctrinating children? They are creating a problem that will live after them. If not, where did people like these young children get this ideology from? I want you to watch this before we continue. So please tell me, where did these children, small children, get these ideologies from? For those that doesn't understand Hausa, these children, one of them is even threatening this guy because he doesn't pray in the mosque. That they are saying he's an arne, and apart from an arne, he's threatening to break his neck. They are forcing him to go and pray. And you know, a lot of these campaigns, clandestine campaigns, have given birth to a situation where leaders are not elected on the basis of merit. They are elected on the basis of religious fanaticism and sentiments. And that is what gives birth to the likes of them Dracula. Well, the fact is, I don't want you to think that Dracula is actually the problem. Dracula is not bad in its entirety. Dracula have realized that he needs to become a vampire for him to command that power and for him to be able to protect his people. And that is why he has become that. So Dracula is not the problem. But the proceeds, the activities that gave birth to him is the problem. And I want to say this to the Igbos, please. See, Dracula fully knows well what he's doing. I am telling you. And you people and Dracula have a similar ideology. Very similar ideology. You are progressive in nature. Anybody that attempts to divide you from Dracula on the basis of the fact that people are, not be today, people begin to suffer. And Dracula is not the cause. Dracula fully knows what he's doing. But when it fully manifests, you will get to see, even when I'm alive or not alive, I am telling you, you will see what Dracula is all up to. That is what I need to tell you. So calm down. We not Otilo. Now only God will save us. And the fact is, we believe that with these little things, possibly it will change the minds of those sitting on the fence. But those that are not sitting on the fence, those that have been finally conclusive in their ideology or whatever, nothing can be done to change that. So please, unite to Dracula is your man. Dracula knows what he's doing. But the fact is, you need to become a vampire before you can be able to command power. Dracula fully understood that. So that is why I don't waste my time talking much about the government is supposed to do this. See, the fact is, the system have been infiltrated already with a high number of these people that thinks according to fanatic religious belief and tribal sentiments. That is just it. Let's tell ourselves, how long can we keep lying to ourselves? So the fact is, please, in as much as we are trying to redeem what needs to be redeemed, know who is for you and know who is against you fully, and go with him. That is all I'm trying to say. The fact is, another thing I want to say is, I see this kangaroo movement of alliance or whatever, trying to form alliance, SDP or whatever, with a lot of vampires as well, trying to finish what they have started. I laugh and I joke. But the fact is, for power to return to these vampires, if my man, Showore and Peter Obi cannot get it, I bet you Dracula should remain. For 20 years, Dracula should remain. And by the time you know the master game, the master plan of what Dracula is all about, you will celebrate Dracula. I am telling you. That is just it. Let them form alliance. Let them form whatever it is. Let them form. As long as it's all about power going back to the north, my brother, God forbid. And I bet you don't allow that to happen. Never. We are telling you, Otilo, if you want to follow us to law, you are
visits to Logo and Ukum local government areas of Benue State for an on-the-spot assessment. The governor leads all security chiefs in the state on a condolence and fact-finding visit to the area after the Thursday and Friday attack. Giving a breakdown of the casualty, the governor said 27 people were killed in Logo while 28 lost their lives in Ukum.
The entire area is so deserted.
While speaking at Zakibiam in Ukum local government area, the governor promised that his government is on top of the situation as positive steps have been taken to address security challenges confronting the state.
For now, 29. Many more are surely expected because as we went there, they were asking for some protection to get back to see how they can retrieve some bodies. So the numbers might even go up still.
Governor Alia declared that enough is enough on the senseless killings in the state.
I know that the federal government is supported very enormous, and our security heads and all their team have been working strenuously, non-stop. But for this still to have happened, something drastic, something strategic has to come to play.
Also speaking, the member representing Logo, Ukum, and Kastanala lamented the insecurity in the area and appealed to the federal government to establish a military barrack in the area to protect the constituents from armed herdsmen and bandits.
I presented a motion on this particular insecurity, and I requested for the siting of military bases in where it has happened now, and then in Shitile in Katsina local government. Unfortunately, the processes are slow, and we've not been able to achieve that.
The visit was accompanied by head of security agencies in the state, including Commissioner of Police, DSS, NSCDC, Operation Wild Stroke, Homeland Security, Civil Protection Guards, among others. Mayowa Okwato.